Hi guys, it's Matthew from Fishing with Thoughts, and today I'm bringing you an unboxing of my tackle box. That's it right there. I've got the Berkley Power Bait tackle box. It's pretty awesome. So let's get right into it. So here's the box. Let me open it up. So my first box, I need to get all new tackle. It's all unorganized, and I don't even use half this stuff. So first, I've got some plastics that I use for trailers. These are really good. Those have great action, great size. Just cut this off a bit and thread it on to your jig. Then I have some random stuff, so Berkley Jumbo Chigger Craw, Power Bait Jumbo Chigger Craw, and then I've also got some hair jigs in here, some hair jigs, and then over here I've got some frogs, so some soft body frogs and some hollow body frogs. I love this frog. Sexy shad color, it's great. But my favorite frog is this live target frog. I love this color, it works fantastic on my lake. Next, I've got some BPS soft body frogs. These are great. I like black and yellow, works pretty well on my lake. These are pretty good, but the color that works better on my lake from these BPS are this one. This color works amazing on my lake. Green pumpkin with red flake. It's just a fantastic color. Next, I've got some just Zoom grubs. These are amazing. Favorite grubs ever. Really check out Zoom. They're great. They're nice. They're soft, but they don't break easy on a jig. Like, they don't rip off that easy. And the grub has great action. So really check out these Zoom grubs. You won't regret it. Best grubs on earth. Next I've got, here are some homemade jigs. My brother made these, so he gave me a few. So I've got here flipping jig. Then I've got another flipping jig, a swim jig, and a third flipping jig, black and green. And here are my pepper jigs. These are my favorite jigs ever. These pepper jigs are amazing. You can't buy any better jigs on the market. They just catch so many fish. Sharp hooks. They have great colors. And just can't buy anything better than these pepper jigs. So I'm probably gonna order a lot more of these pepper jigs soon. Okay, now I'm moving on to my next box. This is my terminal tackle box. Well, so I've lost most of my hooks already, so I have like nothing in here, so I'm out of those. I've just got some random weights. I don't know their weight. They're pretty good. The line goes through there, and then the bait threads onto there. So yeah, that's pretty good. Holds the bait up well. Then here I've got some 3/16 ounce weights. These are really good. I love this weight for just pitching and flipping, not in cover. It's a great weight. Next I've got some 5/0 hooks. Well, I've got one left, but usually I have a bunch of 5/0 hooks there. So I need to restock on these. Those are, by the way, all my hooks are Mustad. Best hooks on earth. You can't get anything better than Mustad hooks. And if you don't use Mustad, you're missing out, because you're going to lose so many more fish. Next, I've got some 4/0 hooks. I've got these marked 4/0 red. That's just because I ran out of red, so I just put these in the red spot. So yeah, great hooks, so sharp. Sharpest ones on earth. Next, I've got some 3/0. Well, one 3/0. My other 3/0 is on my flipping rod because I was flipping some Scottys craws. So they're really small, so I had to use a small hook. So I was flipping with my other 3/0 hook. So I caught a bunch of bass on my Scottys baits. They're the best craws for that size. Like if you're on a pressured lake, you can't get anything better than Scottys craws, and 3/0 works great with them. Next, I've got some bobber stoppers, a couple packs of them, like 3 more yellow things of them. So yeah, I love bobber stoppers. And I've also got a dime in there, pretty cool. And here I have some random hooks. There's a trailer hook, which should be right there. And then this is supposed to be my jig head spot, but I've just got a jig head with a zoom grub on there. Best grubs ever. Can't get anything better than zoom grubs. Next, I've got a couple trailer hooks. I need to buy more because I love using them on my spinner baits and buzz baits. You guys cannot live without getting trailer hooks. You're just gonna lose so many more fish. And I've been told if you use grubs on your spinner baits and buzz baits, how to use trailer hooks. Because aren't you just supposed to use trailer hooks without grubs? But no, I use grubs, I use Reaction Innovations and trailer hooks. I love Reaction Innovations for my buzz baits and spinner baits, because I think those are the best trailers for those baits because of how they swim. Next, I've got some swim bait hooks that aren't weighted. So these are pretty big, because I have some big Mustang swim baits, because that's the best company you can buy for hooks and swim baits. Next, I've got some flipping hooks. I forget which company these are, because I think they're VMC, just because I got them before I realized how good Mustang was. And here's just a random hook. I think it's 4/0, obviously Mustang. And then a weight. And here are just some weights that I love, but I really don't know what actual weight they are. But I love using these, they're so good. Next, I've just got some more 4/0 hooks. These are great Mustang. And that's my terminal tackle box. Next are my swim bait tubes and worms. So here are some original Sports and Marine worms, Senkos as people call them. And then here are those Mustang swim baits I was talking about. These are the best swim baits you can buy. Tie these onto your flipping stick because they're heavy. Just swim them really slow, and giant bass will kill them. Like, you just can't buy any better swim bait. Mustang is the best company in the world. And I'm sorry I screwed up. These swim baits are owner. So Mustang hooks are the best. Owner swim baits are the best. My mistake. And these are just some 4-inch Senkos and then one 5-inch Senko. These are really good. I love these. I love this color. It's just perfect. And then my brother found this out. The best way to get cheap worm rings are just a zip tie. That's cheap and easy. Way cheaper than those O-rings that you put on them that you buy. And they're easier to put on because you don't need some special tool. Just put those on and cut off the excess. Best way. And then here are some Gamakatsu swim bait hooks. 5/0 to go with those, just because my local tackle shop didn't have Mustang at the time. So I really regret getting these. I wish I got Mustang. I wish I just waited till they got more Mustangs in. And then here I've got some Reaction Innovation swim baits. These are what I use on my spinner baits and buzz baits. Best thing you can buy for that kind of trailer. I love these Reaction Innovations. They're so good. And you just can't buy a better trailer. That tail swims really well. And then here I've got some worms from British Sports and Marine. Their British Sports and Marine worms are great. And I love them, and I love this color and those greens. And here I've got some, I think, 6-inch worms. I'm not exactly sure, but they're British Sports and Marine worms. And then here, I've got Strike King tubes. A lot of them. So I'm starting to get into tube fishing. A lot. So I love these Strike King tubes. They are great. So that's it for this box. 2 more boxes. Yeah, I really don't have that much tackle. All my stuff's unorganized. I'm not surprised if I have swim baits in boxes where swim baits aren't supposed to be. So these are my beaver type. These are my beaver baits. So here I've got some beavers. Every single beaver in here are Reaction Innovations, except for my Berkeley Havocs. And these ones, I don't remember which company these are, because Reaction Innovation has the best beavers on earth. So these are Reaction Innovation beavers. I love them. I love this color. They're so good. Like, you just can't beat Reaction Innovations. More Reaction Innovation beavers, black and blue. Oh, this is like black with faded blue. Best thing you can buy. Like, these are just the best. I've got some beavers here that I don't know which company they're from, but they work great. And I've got some small Reaction Innovation beavers. Fantastic. Can't beat that company. And then here I've just got some British Sports and Marine craws. These are great. I love British Sports and Marine. It's my local tackle shop. More Reaction Innovation beavers. These are fantastic. Can't beat anything. There's nothing better than Reaction Innovations. And then here's some Berkeley Chigger Craws. Berkeley Power Bait Chigger Craws. I love these baits, but I'd rather use the Reaction Innovation beavers. This is a great color for Chigger Craws. Can't beat this color. And then here are some Berkeley Havoc. I don't remember the name. Berkeley Havoc. Oh, I can't remember the name. They're designed by Mike Iaconelli. They work really well. I even swim them and they catch fish. So then, just remember, you can't beat anything better. There's nothing better than Reaction Innovations. So go check Reaction Innovations out. Best company for beavers and swim baits. And I'm down to my last box. I have one more box and a single bag. So This is my crankbait box. My crankbaits are my favorite thing to use. All my crankbaits from like Sebile and venturing lures, I've run out of all those because I've broken them off because I don't have a lure retriever. Excuse me. So yeah, I've lost all my good crankbaits, but these still work really well, and I love them. So here I've got a wake bait, and 2 square bills. This is a great wake bait. It's the Bass Pro Shops XPS. I love it. Casts like a gem because it's really heavy, so it casts so well. Next I've got this small wake bait. I think it's a wake bait. Yeah, it's a wake bait. XPS wake bait, smaller, but still casts amazing. Got a nice little rattle in there. This, you can't really hear the rattle, but still really good. Here is a Strike King square bill. I love this square bill. It's amazing. Strike King makes great square bills, but Sebile, I think, has the best crankbaits on earth. Nothing better than Sebile lures. So you should check out Sebile and Strike King. Here I've just got some 3 square bills. I don't know which company made them, but I love these things. They are so good. They catch so many fish for me. It's unbelievable. I love them. Here's 2 of them. That's the perch one. That's a shad one, I guess. Great square bills. And then here are my jerk baits. I just got some little jerk baits in here. I don't know which company these jerk baits are by, but these are good jerk baits. I don't fish jerk baits much, but you guys should start fishing them, because when I do, I catch giant bass on my lake. So these are some good jerk baits. Here are some medium and shallow running crankbaits. So this is my Berkeley Flicker Shad. This catches me a fish like every cast, but I never get quality, it's just quantity. And then this split crankbait is amazing. I love this thing. This catches me quality, not quantity. So if I use this all day, I don't always catch a fish, but when I do, it's a good size. Can't beat this bait. Does it say company on it? No, I don't remember the company. I'm not really good with those. But this is amazing. And then this is just don't remember the company, but it's just a shallow running craw. And this is a Berkeley Flicker Shad. So these crankbaits work well. Here are just deep and medium diving sexy shads. I've lost all my crankbaits, so I've reorganized it, and I can't afford more, so I just reorganized it, some of them by color. So this, I've just reorganized by color. So this is my sexy shad, deep diving crankbait. I love this thing. Catches so many bass deep. Like, I was fishing a tournament, and this is a Strike King. I was fishing a tournament, and my boater, because I'm a non-boater, my boater, he was using a deep diving crankbait, and then I came behind him with this, and I was just catching so many more fish. Had a big rattle. He had a big rattle too, but it was just the color, because it was the same depth and everything. So the color works amazing. And then this also catches so many bass. Just this color is great. And then here I've got one rattle trap. I love this thing. It's a Rapala Clack and Wrap. I love this slipless crankbait. It catches me so many bass. Rapala makes great crankbaits. I love Rapala crankbaits. I just dropped it into my thing. It has great hooks. So you've got to check out Rapala crankbaits. And then here are the rest of my crankbaits. I had way more. I had like 5 rattle traps, like the company rattle traps, but they broke off. Those were my favorite lipless crankbaits. I love rattle traps. So here are some. There's my Fire Tiger baits. This is a Frenzy Berkeley lipless crankbait, and then this is a Berkeley Fire Tiger jerkbait, and this is a Berkeley Fire Tiger flicker shad. Just Berkeley Fire Tiger baits work amazing for me, and you should really check them out. So that's it for my crankbait box. And then just at the bottom I have some Eagle Claw swivels, and these are what I use for crankbaits, and they work, and I love them. It gives my crankbaits more action. Great price. You can't get any better swivels than Eagle Claw. And lastly, go check out this video. It's my Scottys. That video is the Scottys baits unboxing. Yep, so go check them out. I love these. These craws are the best. They work as jig trailers. Just go check out Scottys baits. They're the best. And this video is coming to an end. It's been Matthew from Fishing with Ox. See ya.